Hi, I'm Jim. Thanks for stopping by our Lyrics for Life channel. This latest lyric video is entitled Waterfall. And as always, all glory, honor, and praise go to God. Verse 1. I have paintings of a place inside of mental picture frames hanging all around my mind. A place that He wants me to see, some kind of awesome imagery inspired by the Lord of life. He's wanting me to comprehend it all as if I'm underneath His waterfall. Chorus. There's a waterfall of love pouring over me, a love that keeps on calling out from the heavenlies to know this stream of pure delight, a glorious cascade, and love this holy waterfall, dropping mercy's rain. Verse 2. The paintings have much more to show. I can see our future home, where the healing flow begins. I almost hear a roaring sound as the water rushes down, pouring grace that never ends. Below the waterfall, a sea has formed, a sea of love to swim forevermore. Bridge. Cleansing us from head to toe, the current spills a purging rush. This kindness is the perfect cure, spraying blessings over us. A river full of purest peace urges everyone to come. All who hunger and who thirst, step into the cleansing flood. Okay, if we can go to the more, we can look at some of these lines together. Verse 1, I have paintings of a place inside of mental picture frames hanging all around my mind. This just simply means I have thoughts of a certain place that have been hanging around my mind for a good while now. Right below that, a place He wants me to see inspired by the Lord of life. He wants me to see a specific place. On down, He's wanting me to comprehend it all as if I'm underneath His waterfall. He wants me to experience this waterfall image that He has for me. Chorus. Let's look at a few of these lines. There's a waterfall of love pouring over me. And then down to line 6. A glorious cascade dropping mercy's rain. Okay, the thought of a waterfall of love. Imagine water, liquid love falling upon us, cleansing us, healing us, blessing us. But this is really just symbolic of the love of God that is poured out on us all the time. If we're just receptive to hear it and to feel it and to understand it, His love comes to us in form of His words. He's always talking to us, always speaking to us through the Holy Spirit. But we just have to stop and listen. A lot of times we're so busy with the things of life that we don't have time for God to be able to listen to God. And that's a shame, and I'm just as guilty as anybody else. Now, some people are, back to the symbolism, some people have like a spiritual umbrella over them that they don't want to hear and see and feel the love of God. They don't want to understand the love of God because for whatever reason, they don't get it. Maybe they grew up in an atheist home, or maybe in a situation where they were abused physically, spiritually, emotionally, and it might have even been abuse in a church, which is really bad. But they don't want the love of God. And some of them don't even know they have a spiritual umbrella over them, keeping the love of God out. But it's our job to try, if we can, to form relationships with these people so they can see the love of God in our lives and help them understand that it is safe to take that umbrella down, and it is safe to allow the love of God to come into them and bless their lives. Drop it on down here, verse 2. The paintings have much more to show. I can see our future home where the healing flow begins. This is referring to heaven, and Jesus is the source of this waterfall of love that's pouring on us, the love of God. On down, water rushes down, pouring grace that never ends. Below the waterfall, a sea is formed, a sea of love to swim forevermore. Can you imagine swimming in a sea of love? That would obviously have to be in heaven. You know heaven's got something like that. Heaven's going to be nothing but love. And there's got to be a sea we can swim in, as long as probably a lot of other things to do. On down to the bridge, cleansing us from head to toe, a purging rush, spraying blessings over us. A river full of purest peace urges everyone to come. All who hunger and who thirst, step into the cleansing flood. Yeah, that cleansing flood, the love of God poured into us. We just have to believe and receive it. Yes, that's what we have to do, and tell others about it too. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you liked it and got something out of it. Thanks again. Goodbye.